Go live. Okay, say we live. Does it say we live on your end?
Yep.
Okay, let me see if it's even broadcasting live. That's gonna be crazy if it don't. Let's see. It says live.
Let me see.
And we are live. That is interesting. We'll see. Hopefully it should say somebody in here. I see one person, but it's not telling me on here. What's up, y'all? You see who's here. MovieBae is in the building. But we are trying to stream this from StreamYard, and hopefully it's working. I see there's somebody watching. If you watching, drop a comment just so we can see that it's even working and we can see the comments. But as you see, we are going to be talking. You've been watching Love Island Games?
No.
No. You need to watch it. What I want to tell you, you talk about something that's like, it's better than, okay, boom. I'm about to see if I can show. Okay, show. What's up, the real Nacho? Okay, look, it's working. So we got it.
Okay,
okay, I'm gonna put them on I can put them on the screen too. Okay, this is cool. Hold on. Because this could work. But Love Island Games. You know how Big Brother is normal, old like vintage Big Brother. Like seasons like probably 3 to 13, 14. Those seasons are like good gameplay, good drama, good crap going on. That is what you got to watch. Love Island Games. If you don't have Peacock, get it.
My mama got it. I feel
you
like
need to watch.
I don't know. Like, I'm not a love show person. Like, I'm bitter. So any love show type, I don't. It just annoys me, and it reminds me of like no. But if it's like a competition, they sending people home, then I'll check it out.
That's what it is, because we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna talk to you about it, and you're gonna have to watch it. But we're gonna talk about Baddies. That's where most people are here for, and what they're here for. So you already saw my video last night. You ain't put yours up yet.
No, it's going to drop when we get off of here, though.
Oh, Nacho said she's been hearing about Love Island.
I put it like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Nacho said, real Nacho said she's been hearing about it. She might watch. You need to watch. When I tell you the show is Love Island Games, they got in the cast that they have too, because they got the old cast, like it's not even the old cast. They combined certain cast members from certain regions, really, because it's like you got the US version, you got Australian version, you got a Germany version, you got Switzerland and the UK, and they all are being brought into one house to basically have the Love Island experience, but with a game aspect at the end. They be playing these challenges, they send people home, and it's to win $100,000 at the end of the day. It's 6 people y'all in here. Please thumbs up the video, drop your comments, let us know that you're here. Subscribe to my page, subscribe to TheMovieBae, type in MovieBae in the search bar, subscribe. But yeah, you gotta watch. It's good. The drama's good, they messy, they making crazy, like risky moves, shit that is just reckless. Like, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
I'm gonna check it out, and I'm gonna let you know. It was that the season finale though.
The season finale is tonight. That's why I'm trying to do this. I'm probably gonna do this for like an hour and get off and watch the finale at 8:30.
Okay.
But yeah, come out. It's good. You gotta watch it. And that's the thing. I ain't never seen a show that has been consistently crazier each episode in a long time. Like a long time. And what they did, because tonight, because they filmed this, they pre-filmed this. You know how normal Love Island is live. They pre-filmed this, and the finale, we was trying to figure out how they was going to determine who wins, because normally the public votes for who they want to win. They gonna bring back. Did you watch I Love Money back in the day?
Yep.
They pulled some I Love Money shit. So everybody that got sent home comes back to vote for whoever's gonna go to the finals. So it's gonna be crazy. The real Nacho said I need to indulge in something other than Baddies. I know, especially considering how the last couple episodes have been. This season, really, honestly.
This season is whack, to say the least. But mostly because it's that gang life, pack mentality, BS. We grown. You see that type of behavior in adolescents, not in 40-year-olds. Like, y'all supposed to know who y'all are by now. Y'all supposed to know who you are by now. 25 plus, your brain is fully developed. It's no excuse to be acting like this. Unless that's just who you are. Like, that's it.
And they are. We're going to jump into it. Let's jump into it, though. Because you ain't done yours yet, so we're going to give them a little preview. 6 of y'all in the chat, thumbs up, drop your comments. We need to see y'all in the comments, in the chat. And give us y'all's thoughts, too, because I want to react to that, too, and see what y'all talking about. But, so, let's just start from the beginning. Because the beginning, we got that scene that started with Tasiki and Smiley. And they seem like they've just been kind of, I guess it seems like they've developed at least a little bit of closeness. I ain't going to say super close, but like to the point where they actually are like communicating on a level where they're talking about certain things that are going on in the house that seems like they can confide in each other, have confidence that each other is going to be able to pretty much give their honest opinion about what's going on in the house.
Right.
So when they was having that conversation at the beginning, I was like, okay, it's good to see that Smiley got somebody that she can talk to, because it seems like everybody so far this season have been in their confessionals talking about how weird she is. Like, just kind of like, it seems like, and that's the thing too, I wonder when they filmed certain confessionals, because it seems like they've been trying to build up to why they feel Smiley should have what happened to her last night happen to her.
Same. And like every show is different. Like I've heard some shows, they have them put on the same clothes from the confessionals, you know, so it looks consistent. Some people film like at the end of every week. Some people film at the end of the show. But they've had at least like 2 different confessional looks, if I'm not mistaken, or some of them have had at least 2 different confessional looks. So, and you know, Zeus only filmed for like a month anyway. So I'm thinking it's at the end of every week, maybe every other day, to be honest. Because it ain't like they filming for a long time. You ain't got that much.
That is true.
That
is true.
Yeah, don't do that. You ain't got that much to talk about. So
that is true. So the real Nacho said that she feels the season had potential, but with all the following and split house nonsense, it's giving weird vibes. And it is, and that's the thing too that's making the show. It just don't seem. That's why the divide is so big, because Natalie is not trying to make it be like an ensemble cast, and that's the thing too. You got too many girls to begin with. that's number one.
14 people. 14 people. I knew from jump. I was like, that's too many people, too many personalities, or lack thereof. Too many wasted space. Okay. But also, like, with Natalie in the split house thing, she tried to do that Baddies South too. But it worked because it was like already like each side was literally going against the other side. Everybody had beef with somebody on the opposing side. It doesn't work this season because it's y'all 4 or 5 all got a problem with 2 out of everybody on the other side. So it doesn't work. The split house doesn't work because y'all literally only don't like 2 of the people in the other house. Y'all just gang up on them. So I don't like the split house. I don't like that. I don't like how Natalie talks about the people in the other house, because to me, you being a bad hostess. You being a bad hostess because you cool with Fly Tatted Sky, you was cool with T, you was cool with Wo Vicky, you was cool with Saya, you cool with all these girls, but yet you talking smack about them like they're not classy and they could have that raggedy house. We gonna be in this house. Bitch, nobody care about these raggedy houses. All these houses is raggedy.
For real.
Foremost, nobody care about these houses but you. So if I was Fly Tatted Sky now, I would be looking like, damn, I thought we was cool. I thought we was cool.
And that's the thing. And that's the thing that brings me with Sky. We know how Sky get down, at least how she used to get down. You can tell she's grown up and matured. She's definitely matured. But when it comes to certain things, too, I feel like Sky is too busy trying to be super neutral to the point where she's not actually being neutral. Because, like, if you really as neutral as you say you are, you see certain things that are going on that's not making sense. Why are you not using your voice?
Wake up. Y'all, I'm just here. I'm just living. No, bitch. Live in the moment and say something.
Exactly.
Because you know right from right and wrong from wrong, regardless of who you like, who you get along with. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Nobody, all these grown women, ain't nobody speaking up.
None. And like Muffin said, Mariah's just trying to be a people pleaser, and Rolly wants to be the big dog so bad. And that's the thing, too. I've been saying that all season. Rolly, you could tell Rolly, she realizes now that she got to play cool with Natalie to stay on the show because, as you said, where's your show at? We know you're not. We know you're not getting the show. Like, she claiming that she has a show on the way, but we know you're not getting the show. And the only way that she can keep herself on Zeus and keep herself relevant is by being up on Natalie. And what she's doing now, because she's got 3 seasons under her belt, she's trying to act like she Natalie now. She's trying to regulate everything, try to get people to do what she feels they need to do, and try to check people about certain things. It's like, Rolly, you need to humble yourself, because this is not your show. Like, Natalie can easily tell you straight up, this is my show. Shut up. Like, that's what I want. And in terms of Natalie too, Natalie's pissing me off, because like you, Natalie is like my guilty pleasure favorite. Because Natalie back in the day, like, and she still has her moments where she's funny, but Natalie has always been that villain per se. But Natalie is trying now to act like she's not a villain, but still be being messy and lying, and then acting like she don't know what's going on.
Right.
That's what's irritating me with her.
I feel like, because you know me, I love Natalie. I love me a villain because I identify with the
Me
villain.
too.
I love me in that right now. But like, I want bad Natalie. That's who I like. That's who I like. Like, not scared Natalie. She tiptoeing around these bitches. And I feel like that's where the that switch in personality came from, honestly. Because I think she real life scared. Because Rolly did handle her last season. That was last season? South. Whatever season. Rolly did handle her that season. And I think she thinks Scotty could beat her up, and I know she was scared of ET for a fact. So I feel like she is pussyfooting around these girls. My problem with Natalie is, like, it's okay to, because she played stupid last season too, but she is like doubling down on everybody's behavior on these lives.
Online.
That's what makes me mad.
Just like the real Nacho said, she found it funny that on live, Natalie's claiming that she loves the girls equally, but yet she's so biased and talks bad about most of them on the show, and that's the truth. Like, and then she want to get on live and get mad about it. Like, she was sitting here. I don't know if you saw the live that she had tonight. I saw a snippet of it on one of the Zeus pages where she started talking about how when Red bit her on her arm, and it's like she's trying to act like, because she immediately realized that Red had bit her. Apparently, Biggie's supposed to feel the same way and react the same way.
Right.
Biggie had so many people on her. I can believe that she might not have even felt it. So, honestly,
that I saw that live, and let's talk about, it was 2 different type of bites. First and foremost, Natalie should have felt that bite because a chunk of her arm was gone. Biggie's bite, it was just red, like it didn't pierce. Like, Red literally took a piece of her arm. So yes, you're gonna feel that. Yeah, you're gonna feel that. But that Biggie's, it was really just red for real. No skin was gone like that. Like, it was really just red for real.
And that's the thing too, because it's like, and then like what she said, Real Milan said, the baddies are just giving followers, and a lot of them are, honestly, because to piggyback off of what we were saying earlier, or at least what I was getting ready to say, the whole pack. That's the thing. They all pissed me off. Tonight, yesterday, except for Smiley and T. T had the right mindset. She like, I'm gonna stay on here to get my check, but I ain't gotta interact with these bitches. Like, I'm gonna just come on here, do my thing, and leave. Right. But the way Sky, Camila, Anna, even though Anna seems like she might have had beef with Smiley in this moment, so she wouldn't defend her. And Tasiki, they all are the 4 that, and then Biggie too, honestly, but they are the 4 or 5 that are the most level-headed, honestly, on the show. They're the ones that seem to want to actually get out here and act like they just want to have fun, but then they get on social media, watch the episodes, and see what we're seeing, and now want to start echoing what the fans are saying. It's like, but y'all was in these scenes when they were happening, and y'all just sitting there like, and some of y'all sitting there laughing about it and acting like it's cool, and that's not cool. Like, you can't get on here and act like you so big and bad and you so above all the bullying, but you sat there and let them bully these girls in front of you.
I saw, my screenshots. I saw Sky, Fly-Headed Sky was in the bag. And I had to zoom in because she was in the black. It was blurry. She was laughing. This was when Mariah Lynn and Smiley was fighting. She was laughing. I was like, wow.
I think I remember seeing that too. Was it whenever she was going to, you said who was it, Mariah? Yeah, whenever they was going to the kitchen. And they kind of like panned to Natalie. Natalie, and I'll be watching Natalie too, because in a lot of the fights, she'd be sitting in the cut, like smirking, like, yes, this is what I want. And that's the thing too. It's like they all, and then they still watching the show, and then literally not even checking Natalie about this stuff. They still going at each other, which is rightfully so. But y'all need to get at Natalie because Natalie is literally starting every single one of these fights. She puts the bug in their ear, and then it just blows.
Right.
And it's funny. It's funny too. That's why she need to be behind the scenes. Natalie knows. She knows how to make TV. She knows how to make TV, but you doing it on the camera,
right?
And acting like you're not doing it,
right.
Which is why people can't stand you.
Exactly. If she was behind the camera, we would all be applauding like this is good TV, puppet master, like in the works. But because she on TV doing it and then acting unbiased and acting like she cool with everybody and acting it's really putting a flaw in your character for real. But if you were literally an EP and you were just behind the scenes putting the bug in people's ears or in their confessionals, which is originally in reality TV how people know people talking about them. It's like, oh, so what do you think about Smiley saying such and such?
Big Brother.
Oh, she did? She said
Big
that?
Brother.
Type shit. Like,
you know, because that's what they say with Big Brother, because they say in them confessionals, that's how certain people get tipped off about who's going home, because they start asking you certain questions that are kind of like pinpointing something without actually pinpointing it. You're right.
Right. But because she on camera doing it, it's not. I just, and I love me Natalie, but Natalie, and then she associating herself with them paths.
For real, like look at your squad. Like Scotty, essentially, Scotty. For real, like like Azure TV said, I'm over Saturday Night, because she over there with the sad girls. But she, Scotty, essentially, when she has her mouth closed, she she looks like somebody that should be walking around with Natalie, because Scotty got a nice body. She can put herself together. She does know how to dress.
Yeah.
But you got Rolly over here, who we don't even have to say nothing about her. Like her whole appearance is enough to really drag her own self. Scar E.T., as T said, the pterodactyl, extraterrestrial. Cheap looking, like this girl don't have no wardrobe, and the wardrobe she do have, you looking like, what the fuck are you wearing?
You cannot.
And then who else am I missing? Mariah Lynn, who looks like an ant. Like the way look. And then I was watching the little fight scene in the kitchen. I rewatched it back. I was like, why does she look so weird to me? And I was like, the body, it's like she's so little too. And then the way that the camera shot, they had it from a higher angle. So when you're looking down at her and she looks extra small, she looked like a little person, honestly. And when she's swinging, and you can tell she's swinging with all her might, she's grimacing and stuff like, and then she's not even really hitting Smiley. And it's funny too, because I could tell Smiley was eating those little weak ass hits that she was throwing.
Yes.
But it looked like Smiley was like, this is a little baby over here. You know how like babies be trying to come up behind you and hit you and say, that's what it looked like.
Exactly. A whole squad full of paths. I wouldn't want to associate with none of them. But like I did say this in my review, she does that because one, she's scared of them, and two, she has to be the big dog in the clique. She's one of those girls where I gotta be HBIC. Everybody else around me, they can't have no type of power or leverage. They need to, what's the word I'm looking for? Depend on me, type thing. That's why, like, because if Natalie, if I was watching the show and not watching the show, if I just hear the cast, I could assume that Natalie would be with Fly Tatted Sky, that she would be with T, that she would be with. Because I really think her and Camila was friends. I really think that was just for the show. That she would be with Camila, like, and then she would be with Scotty because they've been whatever. But like, that's the crew. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
No,
that's the thing too, because that's the same thing with last week with last season with Tommy, because we knew they had. I don't know if you remember it, but you remember like probably a couple of years ago when I guess Tommy was about to do like a conversation or something. And you remember her and Natalie got on live on Zeus, and they was going back and forth arguing and stuff. You remember that?
I don't think so.
Natalie was at the Zeus headquarters. I forget what she was doing, and then she like brought a check in there, talking about somebody got my fucking check, bitch. And then Tommy was like, put the check on the camera so I can see how much is on that check. They was going back and forth, And whenever she got on the show, because I don't think at the time when she got on the show, I didn't think that they squashed their beef or whatever. But the minute they got on the show, they was cool with the whole show. And then the beef happens off camera, which, like I say, Natalie knows what she's doing. And like what you said with the Camila stuff, I feel like she was egging that on because she knew them two essentially are two like super well-known prominent figures from Bad Girls Club. The
Right.
best way to sell it is having the two big ones, like she was doing with her and Tanisha, having the two big ones seem like they're beefing. So whenever they come on the show, you get people to watch.
Exactly.
I don't really know what she's doing.
I honestly think that they've been cool, but they would just, every now and again, like when T did her video and she was like, "Whoa, Vicky orchestrated the beef between me and her." I feel like that's what Natalie and Camila would do. Like, "Hey, things are quiet. Do you want to make up a fake tweet about me?" I feel like that's what it was. Because, like, it's been 10, 15 years. They was cool before. I don't know. I just don't think that it was as beefed up as they wanted us to think.
And that's what Camila even said in the show.
About Tasiki, because Tasiki is getting cool with Mariah, but yes, she talking to Smiley in this scene. And then when everybody is confronting Smiley, I guess she was honest. She was like, I do kind of understand what she's talking about, but then at the same time, you pouring champagne while that girl getting attacked, like, what?
And that's supposed to be your. I won't even say that's your friend. Exactly. And I won't even say that's your friend per se, because I'm not the type of person to call everybody my friend. Just because I'm cordial with you don't mean we friends. Yeah. But you got enough, like I said, they got enough rapport to where it is kind of interesting, because you're now you basically in the middle of two girls that got some pre-existing beef. Yeah. So whether you want to do it or not, you low-key gonna have to pick a side, and it looks like you picked your side, essentially.
Yeah. I don't know. What else happened in this scene before we get to the MC?
Let me get on these comments too while we doing that. You think about it. They're just picking on a girl each episode and ganging up on it. Exactly, because you see how T was not in there, and they decided to now pack up some Smiley.
Yep.
Azure TV said Rolly and Scarface get Section 8.
The real bad bitches is Section 8. That's
I'm telling you.
They go to the WIC office together, hand in hand.
17 of y'all, thumbs up the video, get in this chat, subscribe to MovieBae, subscribe to me.
And share it.
Share it. It's weird how they're making it seem like Smiley's starting problems, yet all of this is happening because they're so deep in her business. Like, they're definitely dragging it for a storyline, and that's what I said, too. Because, like, and that's the whole thing with the whole, regardless if she lying about stuff or not, and that's the thing. It'd be one thing if the lie was something stupid, but y'all playing with the fact that this woman could possibly have had a miscarriage. And y'all are not privy to that anyway. That's not your business. She didn't have to tell y'all that to begin with.
Right. Granted, if I was her, I probably wouldn't have told them anyways. But she did. But she did. Because Smiley gives me the type of person who is open. Like, not discreet. Yeah. She gives me that type of energy. But this part right there, because everybody is, she lied. She just want attention. She mentioned it one time. Y'all are dragging it. You want the attention. You want the attention. You're making it her storyline. She told y'all that one time. That's it.
Yep.
And she called Taseki. Taseki had her on speakerphone. She didn't even tell y'all.
Exactly.
Like, what?
And that's the same thing too with Mariah. And then since we're talking about them trying to make stuff a storyline, when Mariah Lynn was saying like she's trying to get clout off of me, whenever they was talking about the whole beef about the chain and stuff, like I told Legend last night, Smiley has not mentioned Mariah Lynn since probably episode 2. So how is she trying to clout chase off of you? And then, like I said, you don't have enough clout to even be saying that you got clout. Like, Krishan can say she's trying to get, even though she's delusional when she says that, but Krishan got enough attention on her that people do click on articles because they see her name, because they know she's crazy. They know there's something crazy that's probably in that article. So yeah, essentially, if anybody can say that, it would be her, honestly, even though she's delusional when saying it. But Mariah Lynn, nobody's checking for you like that. Ain't nobody clicking on articles because your name is on it. Nobody cares about that. So for her to say that Smiley is using her for clickbait, be for real.
I mean, like, maybe before the show, but like as of being on the show, no. Because like I feel like if Mariah Lynn wasn't on Baddies and if Smiley wasn't casted on Baddies, that would have been a one-day trend thing. Mariah Lynn from Love and Hip Hop gets her chain snatched, and that would have been it.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
And it's crazy too, because when you think about how Mariah Lynn was on Love and Hip Hop, let's talk about Homebody. Homebody, what's up? I saw her I think she was in your live last time.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Yes.
She or he. I can't tell if that's a girl or a boy.
She
You
told
like
me.
girl, okay.
She told me she.
Okay, I can't see the picture so small. Big ups. But Mariah Lynn on Love and Hip Hop, she always really was about it. Honestly, when it came to like her shit that she was dealing with, the bullshit, she would actually press them. She would fight.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like maybe she didn't feel like she was a threat with the Love and Hip Hop girls. But when she get here, the whole scene where you got not Scarface, Suki, it's too many S names. You realize that Scarface, Suki, Sapphire, Sky, DJ Sky, but Sapphire and Suki, how they was like battery pack, like stuck that on her and was like, go get your chain.
Right.
And if you go watch that scene in the kitchen, like when she was trying to press Smiley again, she wasn't trying to swing on her immediately. You see Suki push her, and that's what made her swing.
Right.
She was like, get your chain, pushed her, and that's what made her do it. Mariah's a punk.
So
like,
Mariah
on every single episode.
PAB. If she wasn't a part of the past before, she definitely a part of the past now. Because one, she should know. First off, one, you got your chain snatched. PAB.
Your fake chain.
You got on the internet and said, I put it on a fake chain because I wanted you to have a souvenir. But yeah, you trying to Indian give and get your souvenir back. Are you pressed or are you not pressed? Is it a gift or is it not? So then on top of that, now you got two grown-ass women trying to tell you to go get your chain back. Did you see when she went over to, after they got broken up off the couch, and she went over to Sapphire and Suki, and she was like, they're like, get your chain back, like bucking at her, like get your chain back. I did. It's in my.
I saw that. I saw that.
You see the mark, mommy? I tried, but she wouldn't give it back.
I'm so weak. It's funny too because she got a wig snatch, and it's like because she swung. She told myself, because that's the thing too. Because them confessionals that she has, I watched January Flowers' review today, and she said the same thing I've low key been saying all the past couple weeks. Her confessionals, you can tell she's trying so hard to be funny, and the jokes are not landing.
Oh yeah, I did.
But she got in her confessional and was like, when I saw Rolly get up and I saw her get up, something told me to get that bitch. And then she just swung.
Right.
But she swung and Smiley just like, boom, pushed her ass down on that couch and snatched her wig. But Smiley got up, all security on her, but she still had her wig intact.
Did. Them little baby ass hits. Girl, her fist is like, her fist is like this. It's so little. Like, girl, what is you doing?
I know.
What is you doing for real? She should have beat the bitch. That's what she should be. Because swinging wasn't
honestly. Because that's what I said at their first fight. I could tell, like, you see how Smiley was just like playing with her. Like, she didn't look like she even wanted to fight her, but she was like playing with it because she knew, like, this, you out of your league trying to fight me. Right.
And that was my whole thing. Like, one, Mariah Lynn, you know that you out of your league with trying to fight Smiley. You didn't even have to, because in my opinion, her sister, I feel like her sister held her own against Smiley at the audition. I really do. Like, I was like, okay, girl, do your big one. You swinging, you getting hit in. So I didn't even feel the need for Mariah Lynn to step up and play big sister. I really didn't. Because your sister didn't just dog walk. But you made it your battle. You got your chain snatched. You tried once to get it back. You tried twice to get it back. At this point, sis, let it go.
Let it go.
Be like, yeah, I gave that to her. It's a souvenir. You should have just kept that energy. I gave it to her because she couldn't afford a real one. So,
and it's a fake chain.
Merry Christmas.
It's a fake chain.
Like
I'm not fighting that hard for a fake chain
because you're too little.
Right. I'm not fighting that hard for a fake chain. I'm not doing that.
Exactly. Like, I'm gonna fight once. If I don't get it back, you can have it. You brokey. Go pawn it and go get some groceries for the month, bitch. Like
that's how I'm saying. That's how you know she don't have it like that. She don't have it. She don't have it like she thinks like she's barking like she do. Because if you really have money like that, and I even use Natalie's starting to get money the way she's been saying she had it. But Natalie will go out here and go get another one. Natalie be in that Louis Vuitton store. She'll be out there with the jeweler trying to get another one. But Mariah, since
bigger and better one.
Go get you another one. It's just that deep. But Tasia Capri said, why is Roly the one who determines what's true or not? She always calling somebody a liar, which is the funny part because she always fucking lying.
Yep.
She always lying. Like you fell off.
Mariah, like you fell off after Love and Hip Hop. Well, yeah, I didn't even think about Mariah Lynn at all. I didn't even watch. To be honest, I started watching Love and Hip Hop New York maybe the season after Cardi.
You know what? Now that you say
that love triangle with Peter Guns and them, I could not have that toxicity in my life. I could not deal with them. I couldn't
deal with them. Back in the day,
I couldn't deal with them. I had to stop.
Shit. Boy, that shit was funny back in the day.
I had to stop because that was big sad. But Rolly Collin, let's talk about the MC because that really grinded my gears. Like the chain thing is one thing. And the pack mentality, I really didn't like that pack mentality stuff.
Me either.
And we could come back to Sapphire, but Rolly and trying to call people out because everybody was thinking it, but nobody wanted to be insensitive. Keyword. Yes, she lying, but nobody wants to be insensitive. Y'all should have just kept that energy. But Rolly don't have that. She don't have that filter. She doesn't have that. At her big age, emphasis on big, she don't have that filter. So she wants to run with the storyline and call people out. If it was me, it wasn't you.
I hate when people say that. Like,
exactly.
if it was me.
You cannot police other people's reactions to traumatizing events. I would do this and I would do that. Well, if you have a miscarriage, Lord forbid, then you do that. But me,
right.
I'm not.
No.
I'm going to keep it pushing because, yes, the show must go on. Bitch, I've already lost it. What am I going to do? I can't get it back. I'm already here. So, yes, the show must go on. And when you get into what a miscarriage is, she could have had a miscarriage weeks. She could have just been like, you know what, dang, I've been bleeding for 2 weeks. Let me go get this checked out. And then they could have been like, oh, yes, miss, you had a miscarriage. It could have already ran its course. Y'all don't know that. So if it's already gone, what am I going to cry about? I'm here now. This is my opportunity. I'm going to take advantage of it. But you in my coochie. Like them denim shorts was in your coochie. You need to be worried about what's coming out of your coochie. So there's going to be some thick white discharge with an odor. Because, bitch, I heard you smell anyway. But you worry about somebody else's coochie. You need to be worried about your own coochie, bitch.
You heard what she said, talking about something. You should be at home taking care of your pussy and getting it ready for the next day. And she said that's what she would be doing. But
I know it's what she would be doing because you got to pay for it anyway, bitch. You need to get your wallet ready too. Get your coochie and your wallet ready because you ain't gonna get it for free.
You ready to talk about that?
I can't.
You just opened up a can. You opened up a can. Hold on, let's see what Tasia Capri said. She said the only person I can give a little understanding to is Biggie because she hasn't been around long enough. But wrong is wrong, and she could have said something too. I was so disappointed in everyone, and I agree. That's why I said the same thing because I was like, at first, I was like, Biggie, why did you not say anything? And then I was like, because she wasn't there. But then again, like I said, me, the type of person that I am, I can't sit around and watch somebody get bullied. That was me in high school. That was me, especially in middle school. Middle school, the amount of fights I almost got into because I was defending somebody else. And I can't stand watching people just pick on somebody that you know is not going to fight.
Yeah.
And yet you know it's gonna beat their ass. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. You got to get your win off somebody that you know you're gonna beat. Like that's not something to be proud of.
Right. That's so upstanding of you. Taking up for the little people.
I can't do it. That shit burns me up. And especially when you saw the way she was looking in that whole scene, like you could tell. Right. I was like, I don't know if she looked scared or she just looked like, damn, like all these bitches is really coming for me like this. Like for me having a miscarriage, whether I did or not. And it's just like, she better than me because I'd have got up against the wall and would have went to town.
Right.
Because if all y'all trying to come at me like this, we can really get it on. But that's me though. That's me. I'm not Smiley.
I feel like that's what made the scene so uncomfortable is that everybody was, I felt claustrophobic in that moment. I felt personally attacked. I was personally victimized by Regina George at that moment because I felt like they were just closing in on her and she's just sitting like talking to one person. Now this person yelling at me. Now this person yelling at me. Now this person.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's like, damn.
Because that is a very overwhelming feeling. And she's meager. It's not giving I want to fight. And then when it comes to Sukihana, to me, Suki posted the text messages today. It looked like she checked Smiley, and it was squashed in those text messages.
I saw
So,
that.
I don't even know why you felt the need to bring it up on the show. And especially
Exactly.
at this moment when she's getting
That
attacked by the
moment.
other bitches. Or by Rolly. Why did you feel
And
like
what
that
did
was
she
the
say?
right? This is the perfect time. I don't know what you got going on over here. You know, that's you and that's y'all business. But I got a problem with you. No, ma'am. This is not the time.
And you heard what she said.
Save it.
You heard what she said. She said this in the first episode she was on back when T got jumped. Well, not jumped, but like tagged up on. She said that then, and she said that before she even got to the house. We not doing the bullying shit. We not doing the bullying shit. But you turn, and then she even said it, and she said it to Smiley. Real baddies don't be doing this gang up bullying shit. I'm not doing this shit as you proceed to do the shit that you talking about. Like, what?
That part right there. And it's crazy because a lot of people online, I ain't gonna say it's crazy because she had a valid reason, but you posting those text messages kind of just took away your reason, in my opinion, because it looked like it had already been handled. But nobody is really getting on Suki. Oh, she handled like a grown woman. She just wanted to talk to her. She didn't want to. But do y'all think that was the best time?
No.
Because Suki being who Suki is, that girl, like out of everybody there, she that bitch. So now Suki got a problem with you. Boom. Now Rolly want to throw some water. Oh, Suki got a problem? We could pop this shit off. Now it's solidified. She cool. She with me. She don't like you either. Let's pop this off. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. If Suki had not done, if Suki didn't speak up at all, it would not have been a fight.
It probably wouldn't have happened. I agree. Because you could tell a lot of them.
Rolly definitely would have got her big ass in it. Well, Rolly probably would have fought over the miscarriage, but because she a lame bitch, but
she is. And that you said that though, because that put it. I'm telling you, them two coming in the house kind of put battery packs in everybody else's bag. Because you could tell, like you said, they know Suki is essentially. Where you go? Suki is, like you said, that girl out of all of them. She's really that girl that's got that pull. So with them, you could tell some of them probably was a little awestruck. They didn't want to act like it, but they was. Like they in the presence of Sukiana, the ratchet girl that they trying to be, who got the coins and got the clout.
Big Suk with the good cooch.
It's crazy. Zuda Man said, OMG, finally the collab. You late. We already had a collab. This is the second collab.
Maybe he wanted another one. See, maybe.
Hey, you got it though.
I'll be busy.
Real Milan in the kitchen. Smiley was holding her stomach and it made me sad, and she's gonna get choked out next episode. That's what I said. The way she was, and the crazy thing is, security. I don't know if you noticed that security was standing there and did not think the whole point of security is to protect your talent.
Yeah.
Why was y'all not protecting her when you see her over there hunched over?
Right.
Regardless if she's faking it or not, she's looking like she's in pain.
Yeah.
Y'all's job is to make sure that nothing happens until this girl's okay. If she says, okay, I'm fine, I'm good. If you want to let them go at it, let them go at it. But like I said, if somebody, and that's the thing too, I always say, if somebody does not want to fight, it don't need to happen. Like with the whole Sky and Anna Max stuff. Whenever Sky looked like DJ Sky didn't look like she wanted to fight, but she decided to get her ass out there. And at this point, you sitting there starting to kick, you take what you got coming for you. But in this instance with Smiley, they should not have let that go on.
I agree. And that was heartbreaking. In my opinion, y'all know Smiley good for a run-up. She did it before. She's done it twice. Y'all know she good for a run-up. So now she in the kitchen, like holding herself, like y'all for real. Like I just had a miss, like for real. It made me, lying or not, I was like, okay, leave her. Because like you said, if you don't want to fight, she don't want to fight, bro. Like you proved your point. And Mariah Lynn, let me say this real quick, if I forget, because I didn't say it in my review. That second time when Mariah ran up and she was pushed into Smiley, she should have just snatched the chain off that bitch neck. Because I know Smiley wasn't going to fight back. That was your perfect chance. Your perfect chance to just snatch her shit. And now we even.
Yep.
But you want to,
weak ass.
It probably didn't even make that sound.
The weak ass love tabs.
That's what you wanted to do. You should have just snatched it because that's the whole purpose why we here.
For real. They was mad and T was feeling down, and now they mad at Smiley for feeling good. Exactly. That's the truth. Bandwagon hoes. Everybody get the energy when they can. Yep. Because it's like, and then they had liquor too. That's another thing. You forgot that. I forgot to mention that. They got that liquid courage. Like, it's crazy. And exactly if she wanted to address the Smiley, she should. She didn't have to do it while everyone's ganging up on her. Exactly. What's up, Jaheen?
Very
Hey, my
controversial.
sister in the chat. Everybody say hey to my sister. My sister said, "What's up, movie baby?" She be
Hey,
watching YouTube. Me and her be
hey,
cracking
sis.
up watching. Yeah.
I
But
love Logan. I love that.
yeah, Logan Brooks, she done got her real estate license. She's a broker now.
Okay, period. Because I heard that test is hard.
Hell yeah, she been studying hard for it. But what else? And then Zuderman said it's crazy that she had a week or two to fight Smiley, but did it. That's what I was saying. Because essentially that's probably day 10 in their filming schedule, because they only film like 2, maybe 3 weeks. You waited 10 days. It's such a big issue, but you waited 10 days to finally do something, and you didn't even do it on your own accord. You let these bitches gas you up.
Right.
To do it.
And she said on her live or something that I've been asking Natalie, when can I get my chain back? But they said it's not the right time. You've been asking, Mommy, can I go get my chain back, please? It would have happened on or offline, baby. Cameras rolling or not. I don't care what y'all about to do, but I'm about to go get my stuff back if you was really about it, but you not.
She punk. She a whole punk. But let's be real, Smiley technically watched her in both the fights the first day. Sure did. Even though it was underwoman, because she didn't even, and that's the thing, she didn't even hit her. From what I saw, if anything, she was just like grabbing her around. But let's see, what else you want to talk about before we get in? I want to look at some of these the T pages with some of this bullshit that they've been posting today, and see what you got to say about that too.
Let's see. We talked about the MC and Rollie all in somebody's business when she needs to be worried about her own coochie. We talked about. Oh, we can talk about this one last thing. The preview for next week's episode. Sapphire.
Yeah.
Being another ET.
Jumping. Coming
in. And she feels the need to put Smiley in a chokehold so Mariah Lynn can get her chain back. It ain't yours, bitch. Why are y'all so invested in her getting her stuff back?
Exactly.
If you don't want it back, don't get it back. You put this girl in a chokehold. She just had a miscarriage. So we think. Like, what? And then Natalie talking about you can either square up or leave. I would have said, bye. Goodbye. And I would have swung on Natalie's ass on the way out. Jump me if y'all want to, bitch. I'm going out swinging like a mother. And Natalie gonna get it right in the face. Bye.
Right. Because Natalie, out of all
people, get this work.
Like, out of all people, Natalie trying to tell somebody, you gotta fight. If you don't want to fight, you gotta go. But you, like I said with the BGC All-Star, what I told you earlier, with the All-Star reunion, Megan was trying to beat your ass. But you was back there popping it behind security. Like, you didn't want to fight. Nobody was trying to make you fight. You had security backed up, so why she gotta fight?
Right. And the crazy thing is, Natalie has been on, she was on BGC. Even seasons she wasn't on, she was on BGC. And she knows what made that show successful. Contrary to popular belief, it wasn't all the fights. It was the fights in the build-up, in the storyline, in the personalities that these bitches are lacking. So now we all gotta fight. It's not Fight Club, Natalie. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all.
Nope.
We can get into
we saw Camila. I know, let's get into it. Hold on, let me see what else going through here before, because we're going to talk about that too. Asking for permission, y'all. Asking for permission to get something you brought back is insane. Right. That's your shit. And you asking somebody to get it back.
Do we have time in the recording schedule to get my chain today? Girl.
Right.
Coming out, child. Oh, no.
Every season besides South want to jump or sneak people. That's the truth, because Betty South was the only season that really, it wasn't really much. Like, they had a low-key, they had a storyline. Because when you sit and think about it, most of the fights were built up.
I miss Ann.
Now that I think about it. Me too. Like that's an unpopular opinion I feel because a lot of people don't like her, and I'm like, why? She was funny as hell.
She was
And she was
funny.
a troll.
She knew it. She owned that. She was pretty, nice to look at, beautiful ass bitch. She could dress. That's a baddie. And she nasty. She nasty bitch.
My sister said Natalie was showing out for Suki, screaming groupie. And that's what we
Yo,
were saying too, because you could tell she was trying her best to kind of like
to
act
fill
like
her
she's
in.
in that status. Yeah.
And Suki called me out. She said, I don't give about none of that.
I know.
She
Said,
was
I don't care
trying
about
so
these folks.
hard
I'm
to
here for the
pull her
free
to the
food and
other
drink.
side. Girl, bye.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, because she kind of, and that's the thing too. I wish Suki would have allowed the other girls to give their side because she took Natalie's word for it. Because if she would have got the other side, she could have made a full opinion on who's really. Because what she thought Natalie was saying, she took Natalie's word as bond and then decided, okay, well, I guess Smiley's the bully. Because Natalie was low key trying to paint her that way to get her.
Yeah.
Her objective was to make sure that she comes in and does her dirty work. And Natalie,
right.
I hate her, but she is gold when it comes to making these bitches do what she wants them to do, so she don't have to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's
Natalie,
how she
that's
was
what
on
I
her
say. She good. She good.
Especially BGC 13. Throw the drink. Throw the drink, Judy. Judy, throw the drink.
Tay just said it's always something off about Sapphire that I didn't like anyways. I couldn't get with her. That's the thing. I didn't know anything about her until the show. And I want to see what happens with her and Mariah Lynn because if they get into it later on.
I just thought about that. Because I was going to not watch. But I want to see why Suki and Rolly fights. I was going to watch that episode. But then I just remembered.
Can't wait for that.
Sapphire and Mariah going to fight.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that Suki and Rolly fight. That's going to be interesting.
Interesting. Let's see. It might be a good storyline going on after all.
15 of y'all in here, thumbs it up. Subscribe to both of us. MovieBae at MovieBae. Find her in the search. Thumbs up. Jump in the chat. Come on. Well, we're about to jump into this Zeus online tea. The tea that's going on. So you saw, because it's funny, because as soon as the episode dropped last night, I swear, like, everybody was on live. Everybody on live trying to defend themselves, trying to act like, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong, and she was lying, and she's doing all this shit. Okay, lie or not, y'all still essentially jumped that girl. Exactly. Regardless of what it is. Y'all are, like you said, they too damn old to be doing this shit.
Because the facts remain the same. You could tell me, oh, she lie all the time. Y'all don't understand. She lied. It doesn't matter because you still did what you did. You still did what you did. Own it. Like, as soon as
did you see?
This is not the best time to address that. I see now that was not the best time to. I don't think she said that. I think she said next week episode, we didn't think we jumped her, but then because we didn't see Mariah Lynn jumped in. That's what they trying to defend. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And did you see? No, I was gonna look at this. I'm about to pull it up. And now because Suki got on live, and now she's at Mariah Lynn's head because apparently she feel like Mariah basically pulled the wool over her eyes and had her thinking that Smiley was a bully. So now she coming for her. Look at this. I'm about to put it on here.
Fuck you up. I don't love you myself. When I see you, I'ma trash you so bad. I'll put my money up. I'm not playing with y'all. Know who hyped you up and make you think that you can fuck with me. But bitch, you using everybody in the house to fight your battle. All these loose stands is tired of your ass. We're tired. I'm tired.
See, so this is what I'm saying. Whenever I say that they now watching the episodes and seeing how the fans are watching the show and seeing that everybody gets sick and tired of seeing how they acting, seeing how certain people are fighting each other's battles, like we said. Like, what she did say something that was true because when you sit and think back about it. Scarface, Broly fought Scotty's battle with T. That happened. And then when you sit and think about it now, these two, Sapphire, Suki, Broly fighting Mariah Lynn's battle. So what she's saying is true, but now she's mad, and now she's trying to cover up those tracks because now everybody is seeing how she's acting. Yes, she can be mad because she feels. To me, it feels like she's mad because she got the wool pulled over her eyes, and that's why you don't jump into people's beef.
Thank
You
you.
ask questions. Ask questions. Somebody can tell that, and that's the thing. Natalie got these girls. She got everybody on this show looking crazy. It'd be one thing if it was just Natalie, but Natalie got it to the point where everybody on this show is now catching heat for it. Besides who? Besides T and Smiley. Well, Smiley's catching some heat because,
Yeah.
you believe that that's the thing too. I don't care if it's a lie or not, but do you believe some of the shit that she's saying? Because some of the shit that she does say, I do feel like she might be lying about the text messaging. The miscarriage of stuff, who cares if it's a lie or not? But I feel like with the texting, she definitely lied. I don't think that what she said about her friend taking her phone and texting Sukiana, I don't think that happened. I think she did text Sukiana. But regardless, Natalie's trying to get everybody to have equal amount of heat, which is going to be interesting because have you heard about the reunion supposedly being live and them having an audience?
Oh, well, I wouldn't do that. That is not smart.
I hope it is live because I want some fans to go to the audience and run up on a couple.
That's why I think it's not smart. Now, if this was like Baddies South, Baddies West, yes, but because so many people don't agree with a lot of the people on the cast, I don't think that's safe. I don't think that's safe at all. But I feel like Suki has an image beyond Baddies, so I understand her 100% trying to cover her tracks. I really do. But Mariah Lynn did not tell you, can you help me get my chain back? You did that. You did that. So what you mad at? How did she pull the wool over your eyes? She didn't tell you. She didn't ask you. She didn't pay you to jump into that. What are you talking about, girl? No. Not here for it.
Pointing the finger. That's what they're doing. Jaheim said we need Stunner Girl. Stunner Girl will be interesting to see how, if she actually finished this out, it'd be very interesting to see how the season would go. Because that's the thing too, because Stunner Girl, it's like, Stunner Girl probably would not get involved in none of this shit.
I wonder how Stunner Girl, I wonder who she would have clicked up with. I don't get her as a cliquey person, but what house would she have been put into? Let's say that.
I think she would have went with the girls that we like. Because I think she would get sick and tired because she don't like Rolly to begin with. So she wasn't going to stay with Rolly.
Do you think?
And then Natalie.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, because Natalie, too, it seemed like she was already starting to realize how Natalie and Scotty have been moving. Because, when she got off the show, she got online and was airing their shit out.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't want to be over there with them. And then Scarface is not in her league. She's the type that have been like, bitch, you broke. You don't have no business being in my family.
You're right. You make good points. Because I was like, do you think she would have got along with E.T. because they both from LA or whatever? But yeah, you're right. What she said about Scotty and Natalie and Lametta.
She would have sniffed that shit from a while away. She would have sniffed that fake energy, that follower trying to get camera time. She would have sniffed that from a mile away.
Yeah.
Tasia said it's so sad because miscarriage and not. Yeah.
And it's
the way Smiley was hunched over in the kitchen. So clearly something was wrong and forcing her to fight. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
The Zuda man feels like she's lying about everything. She could be, but like I said, with the miscarriage, I don't care if she's lying about it or not. That's not your business. Can't wait till Rolly and Suki fight. I can't wait till that either. Apparently, Megan is gonna host the reunion. Have you don't you are? I know you because how slow she talks. Megan, it would have to be on sped up version. Yeah. But Megan, watching her reviews of the show, even though she did have some questionable takes, but for the most part, her takes, she will ask the questions that need to be asked. I do believe that. Janisha don't need to host the show. She's only hosting these shows because of whose dick she's sucking. Like, let's keep it real. She don't need to be hosting these shows because she can't control the girls. Megan, I don't even see Megan really controlling the girls. It's like, who would be the best host to really host this show?
Y'all know Megan, and we both from Texas. Somebody said I sound like Megan. I was very insulted because she got this slow drawl, and it's like I don't even know,
it just sounds like
so like Scotty, I don't understand. It's really not Baddie. I don't know. I think she talked too slow. It's the Valley girl. I just don't. I feel like she would ask the questions we want to know though.
Yeah.
But she just talks too slow. She talks way too slow. I lose brain cells. Like I can't even watch her reviews no more. I just be like,
I read them. I watch them on sped up because I watch videos naturally. I watch certain videos on sped up, like on like 1.25 speed. Her shit, I have to have all the way on 2 speed. Tyshawn said Stunner and Scarface are cool, so that's interesting.
Oh, okay.
That's very interesting to me. Real Nacho said ET would have probably kissed up to her. I see that because you see how she's out. Did you see that one? T-Page posted it where she was out with Blueface and Jaden. And it's like she purposely doing that stuff to get under Krishan's skin. And it's like you so obsessed with Krishan.
But Stunner was cool with Krishan. So that would have been interesting.
No, I ain't talking about Stunner. I'm talking about Scarface.
Oh, but I mean
Scarface
like Stunner being cool with Scarface, but Scarface beefing with okay. I think that would have been a cool dynamic. But I do not blame Stunner at all for getting out of Dodge with this season because everybody's reputation is going down in flames. So she left at the right time. Saya left at the right time. Well, Vicky left at the right time.
Sure did. But you know what? Stunner Girl, even if she was here and they still acting the way they did, Stunner don't give me like she don't conform to that. Stunner got her own mind. As irritating as she can be to certain people, I will say she would be the one to just be like, even if she don't say nothing, she wouldn't be adding her 2 cents into it like the rest of these people are. I can see her literally doing her own thing.
I agree. She would do her own thing. And I think that she would speak up about it, but not in a whole group. I think she would speak up about it in those recap sessions or in her confessional. Because she would have called that shit whack. She would have called it out, especially because it happened to her last season.
For real. Because T low-key is the Stunner Girl of the season. These girls are not baddies. Real baddies don't need batteries in their back to handle business or fight every episode.
Wannabes, these are not baddies. And the problem is the rhetoric that they are creating with what a baddie is very detrimental. And it's very insulting. Coming from a real bad bitch, like I am insulted and we need a different term. All of us bad bitches unite. We need a different term because it's not working out. They messing it up.
I swear.
They messing it up. If Krishan is still going to the reunion because she said she wasn't, but if she is, pray for Mariah.
Pray for Mariah. What has Mariah been doing? Mariah been talking shit.
About
Krishan. What's the beef with? Oh, now that you say, okay, I was like, what's the beef? You're gonna say, why would she have beef with Mariah? But then again, Mariah jumped in there and fight.
Right.
With yeah.
But whatever. I can't stand Krishan, y'all. I'm sorry.
Me either.
I don't like Krishan. Don't subscribe to my channel if you like Krishan because I be on it for me. Cause no,
I don't like her either. Not no more.
I used to out of the reunion because she gonna have people coming for her too. So just stay at home and try to look up other ways to trend. You said what?
Because I was sitting here thinking about it because I'm like, is she scared to go and face her sister? And I was gonna say because like Tasiki, I don't see Tasiki just squaring off and just firing off on her like forcefully. I feel like Krishan would have to touch her before she ends up hitting her.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, why would she not come? Because she ain't scared of nobody else on the show. And it's like, she's so tough. And bringing Janet and Marsh, I don't like them too, but essentially, it would make sense for, I guess, them to come because they did have at least a decent part of a bit of relevance on this season.
Right. A confessional.
And at this point, I would like, Janet can't fight, but I'd like to see Janet and Mariah fight.
Yeah, I can see. What do you think about everybody trying to bring somebody to the reunion? Because I do see Janet and Marsh, because like you said, they had a little storyline. But they trying to get T to bring TV people and
T's bringing people to the reunion.
No, I think the fans are telling her that she needs to bring this person and that person to handle ET. But apparently they squashed it off camera. If you can beef on camera, you can squash it on camera.
Squash it on camera. Right. And that since you brought that up, I just found it so interesting too, because what makes you think, and that's the thing too, if T, it seemed like maybe T probably told her what she wanted to hear to get her off her phone. But T, I wouldn't even entertain her because like she want to see how she is because if she's like that, then ew. I hope you're not like that. But bitch, you the one that's fighting me out for no reason. You don't even know who I am.
hope you're not like that.
And then I'd be like, bitch, I don't even care to know you. At this point, you done fought me twice over nothing, and you think I want to give you the time of day to get to know me, bitch? Get out of my face.
Exactly. And for Zeus, even if it was squashed off camera, they should have been like, okay, but we're gonna set up a sit-down scene with y'all so y'all can squash it on camera. You don't just let that shit be, bro. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Nadira, what's up? She said, I'm over the image of baddies being getting pissy, fighting, and not handling business. Exactly, because they ain't handled no business this season.
I'm telling
And
you,
it's like, too, the whole party thing. The whole party thing, that's the thing, too. All they do is host parties. So is that what a baddie is supposed to be? Like, just hosting parties? What about y'all starting businesses? Let's get into that. Like, and that's the thing, too.
Instead of like Natalie coming up with the merch and stuff, like they could have had like meetings about the logos, meeting about this, meeting about that's what it could. They could also have incorporated that, but she just be coming out with hoodies and stuff. That's what y'all could be recording because that's gonna start conflict anyways. Working together.
Come on, because everybody gonna butt heads at some point. When ET gets a little bit more money in a stylist, she would be more likable to the fans. Maybe you think so?
Doubt it.
I don't even think it's the clothes that makes her unlikable. It's that personality that makes her unlikable.
It's all
physical
of
appearance,
the complete package. It's the wigs, it's the makeup, it's the teeth, it's the clothes, it's the attitude, it's the followership, it's the come on now, y'all. Come on. And she trying, she'll try hard. You know those girls in high school that be trying to fit into a clique and you know it's not in them? That's her. It's like Scotty. That's why I don't like them, because you trying. I don't like bitches that
try too hard, because like, and that's the thing too, a lot of these girls that come on here are not baddies. I would say that the girls that are essentially baddies, do I even want to throw Natalie in that conversation? But I would throw Natalie in it because Natalie, granted her business is ghetto, but Natalie gets to her money. She might not help these girls get to the money, but Natalie, I know Natalie is sleeping well at night. She's getting her bag. They might not be getting it, but she is.
That's true.
Sky is a baddie, I would say. Like, look at her. That's a baddie.
Yeah. If she would have spoken up more, she would have been a real baddie.
Yeah. And that's the thing, too. I would like to see how Tommy would have reacted. Tommy would have been. I feel like Tommy would have stood up for these girls. I don't feel like Tommy would have let certain shit like this go down.
I do too, especially because Tommy and Natalie, Tommy and Rolly, she don't get along with them that side of the house anyway. If Tommy had replaced Fly Tag Sky, this season would have been up. Everybody would have been squabbing. Okay. Everybody would have been squabbing.
I'm telling you. I think ET is perfect for now. That's TV, yeah, because that's iPhone cameras. Just not for baddies, because they only wanted her for fighting, and she failed. She failed. Like, her fighting is not even good. Like, everybody's saying she can fight. She might can handle certain things and get certain dubs, but she ain't a fighter to me. Honestly, like, she can throw. She probably got a heavy hand. She probably got a nice right hook, but that's not a good fighter to me, honestly. I feel like she's overhyped. She ain't done every fight that she's had on the show so far. Not impressive.
When the fans were requesting, because I don't watch NSTV, and when I don't know if she was casted yet or not, but I did go check out her page, and I was like, "This who y'all want out here?"
If you go look at her page now,
it's not giving like all the clips. This who y'all want?
If you go through and look at her comments, like a couple weeks, it might have been a couple days ago, I was just laying in this bed looking through her pictures, and I was just clicking on every single one and going straight to the comments. And I tell you, everybody is wearing her outfit, what she's wearing. They're like, "Why are you talking about something? Your phone look like you got chicken grease on it because of the way her pictures are." And it's too because her pictures look all like groggy and it's like she's not helping herself out. And then that comment that remember I sent you that a couple of days ago about her saying like, I don't trust what y'all are saying, or I don't believe anything that y'all saying because y'all say that Down syndrome people are beautiful. So if y'all saying that they beautiful, then I don't care what y'all. I'm like,
I said
You
immediately.
ain't said that.
Immediately canceled. But y'all call people with Down syndrome pretty, so I know I'm pretty. I don't take y'all seriously.
She's insane.
Or maybe, bitch,
Are
you're
you
really
crazy?
ugly. And maybe that Down syndrome patient really does look better than you.
Okay. Because that was crazy. I'm like, she really said that.
That was wild.
Sitting in that car with that pink wig on. Because the way she would be looking a mess.
Is Strawberry, isn't she supposed to come to like one of the clubs in New York? I think New York is supposed to be lit before they go to Jamaica. I think Strawberry is supposed to come to a club in New York and fight Smiley outside or try to fight Smiley outside. I don't know. I thought I heard that somewhere. Y'all confirm for me.
Who is Strawberry?
That's Mariah Lynn's sister.
What is she gonna do? Like, she acting like she's bringing somebody that's a heavy hitter. Like, what is she gonna do? You got to bring a couple strawberries.
Bring a couple strawberries.
Shoot, she got some work to do. Mariah got to bring somebody because you got Suki coming for you. You got big ass Rolly coming for you. You might have Krishan coming for you. Like, you gonna have your little sister's not gonna do nothing.
She need to bring.
But Jaheim said we need
Strawberry, Bianca. She need to bring them all this.
I know you got a bunch of people on Love and Hip Hop. Jaheim said we need Erica from BGC9. Honestly, I would like to see her on here.
I don't. She was funny though. She can read. You know what? I think I want her on here.
Yeah, she real too.
She can read. She fight. She just got too many holes in her face for me. It's just too much going on. It's just too much going on for me. It's just too much. This is too much.
The girl Cass, who she fought on Academy, said E.T. was her best fight. She said it was on South Central. Cash, that fight that I saw where she was boxing her head in, she would be interesting to see on the show, honestly.
Is she pretty? I'm not gonna hold you. We're gonna start with the baddie aesthetic first, and then we can get into personality and fight abilities, okay? But you gotta be cute, you gotta serve a look. That's the bare minimum requirements, and I don't want to hear nothing about it.
I don't know. I don't know because I don't know what she looked like because I only saw the clip. In the clip, she was ready to fight. She was dressed to fight. I ain't seen what she looked like done up, so I can't really say. But she was on South Central Baddies, so I'm gonna let that fester. But I think they should have casted Cardi B's sister Hennessy. Hennessy too. Hennessy would never get on this show.
I don't follow Hennessy, so I don't know. I don't know enough about her, anyways. But she cute.
They couldn't afford Hennessy. That's why I don't see her on here. Your sister is Cardi B. When she said I lost brain cells and gave Scotty Spelling Saga.
She lost brain cells doing what though? Because I don't think she had that many to start with.
No, she said she lost brain cells when she said that. The real Nacho said she lost brain cells listening to
okay. I was about to say I don't think she had many to start with because
for real. I'm telling you. All right, let's see.
Every time
it's 8:07.
Talk, I just be like, I can't. I'm happy that I don't think none of them had a confessional. I think E.T. had one confessional and she was ugly. I took a screenshot and I said, I ain't even gonna do her like that this episode. I'm gonna just leave her out of it. Just leave her out of it.
And that one that she said, talking about something, this is gonna be good. Let's get some popcorn about the fight.
That's fine. I was like,
you could tell she was trying to be funny.
Exactly. That's why she's trying to. Let's get some popcorn. This is gonna be fun. Bitch, you're ugly. You're ugly.
And you try. She want to go viral so bad, but she going viral for all the wrong reasons. Like, let's keep it real. All right, what else you want to talk about before? Because I'm trying to get out here before 8:30. Because, like I said, Love Island. You gotta watch Love Island. Y'all that's watching Baddies, do y'all watch Love Island games? I'm trying to get MovieBae to get on the way because this season, and this is the first season, so you can start it. It's only 18, 19 episodes.
Damn.
You can knock that out in a weekend. You can knock that out in a weekend.
I thought like 10 episodes.
You're gonna be hooked to the point where you're gonna actually want to watch it. Because like me, I've been trying to get back into watching House of Villains because I've seen the first 2 episodes, but I haven't finished it yet. I had the TV on yesterday from like 2:00, and I had the episode on, but I never finished it.
See, that's what House of Villains, and I was so excited about it. I watched when New York left. I stopped watching, but I watched I can't even remember his name. He's like a smaller YouTuber. I watch his reviews on them to keep caught up. But yeah, I don't watch anymore either, and I really thought I would like it. But you know what? Tanisha produced that show. That's probably, and she's on the show. But they made her be on the show. So I feel like since I know that, it's kind of like weird to me how like her being in there, if that makes sense.
Tanisha always gives like a character. She's not, you can tell she's not being fully authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Even though New York is kind of that way too. But the little moment that she had, that's the thing. Omarosa, she's my guilty pleasure. Take apart what she be doing. She is gold, man. And she's been winning all the challenges apparently.
Because so I know you saw the preview though when Tanisha was like, I don't like that passive aggressive, and she said, "Baby, ain't nothing passive. I'm aggressive." I said, and I know that's right, and I know that's
Omarosa
right.
has always been that way. Because if you watched, did you watch Celebrity Apprentice back in the before Donald Trump was who Donald Trump is?
I did not. I just knew Omarosa because of the clips, Big Brother, and you know she made her appearance on New York show.
She was Love Show. Oh my gosh, she was amazing on Celebrity Big Brother. I was so mad when she lost.
Yeah,
she was perfect for that show.
Yeah, Celebrity
Apprentice. Watch her wear Piers Morgan out. Like just type in Omarosa versus Piers Morgan. She cussed that nigga out.
I love her mouth.
Me too. Did y'all hear Rolly calling Camilla's stomach a kangaroo pouch? Like, bitch, the nerve.
The nerve.
Camilla wore her
You got a couple kangaroos in your pouch, bitch. You got a fupa. You got 2 stomachs.
And that back,
like Biggie said, can you see your coochie? Now that you can lift that leg up, can you see what's under there or between there? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I'd be damned if I let somebody 3 times my size try to body shame me. And that's you done got work done? So you say. I still need to see this. Matter of fact, no, it was on live. Never mind. That's the only way she could afford it. She had to put it on live. Broke bitch.
I can't wait to watch the review. When are you dropping your review?
8:30.
Perfect. Cause they about to be cackling. I already know you don't wore them out.
She's the only person I went in on. No, I like I told you, I erased my thing on ET. I erased her. I said, you know what? She's not worth it.
I ain't really get on her either.
I'll give her.
Apparently, Biggie and ET got into it at a booking. I saw that clip. They showed that clip in the super trailer. Their fight.
No, okay. I think that's when I think it was at a club. Oh yeah, a booking. Duh. I'm thinking that they actually booked doing other things, but it's at a club. Sorry, because Biggie's boyfriend apparently hit ET. And then that's why she gonna be yelling at Biggie like, because your nigga hit me. That's why I got beef with you type shit. When she got that little Annie wig on, that horrible.
The one next week, I think.
Curled at the bottom.
The red one. She was wearing that in the preview for next week. So I guess that's coming up. Because you know ET probably don't have that many wigs of choice.
Okay, because this is her second wig, baby. This is everybody on wig 5, she on wig 2. Okay? She said, I'm
that's probably all she got.
I'm not going to glue them down because I'm going to have to reuse it again and again and again and again. Okay? Somebody give this bitch a hair deal. Please sponsor her.
You kill me.
I'm gonna start a line. I'm gonna buy some bundles from AliExpress. I'm gonna buy some wigs. I'm gonna buy some units, and I'm gonna ask her, can you please be a representative? Because if my wigs to glow you up, bitch, everybody don't want to buy them.
But you're gonna have to help somebody install it because the wigs that she be wearing, that Dora the Explorer wig, the one that went viral. That Dora the Explorer.
She just don't have it. Rolly is beefing with everyone. Rolly is gonna get jumped at the reunion. I hope so.
Camila, honestly, me too. Honestly,
I hope so. I really hope.
I stand against jumping, but like I said, if you jump me, I'm jumping. I'm getting you jumped, and when I get you jumped, you're gonna be wishing you never did it. Because I don't fight fair when it comes to stuff like that.
I'm against jumping too, but jump that big bitch. We gonna have to. We gonna have to.
She is though. That's gonna be. That's why I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see that.
Nah, I really think how Camila fights, or how Camila fought. It's perfect for Rolly because she don't let you get close. Because when you find a big girl, especially a big girl that grapples, they can't come within the arm's length, bitch. Don't let her run up on you. You gotta think,
that kick
and
swing combo.
think, and you gotta move.
Camila, if Rolly
like
the kick, I was gonna say Rolly like the kick. She don't know. Camila knew how to kick and have it really. She put a combo together. She's got the right hook, the kick, and then bop, and then walk away. They don't know how to do it that
TV,
way.
Bitch. I am the TV. That was.
They don't know how to do it.
In my opinion, Camila fought people who couldn't fight, at least. But Amy could fight though. But like Amy said, they was holding my arms, bitch. So I don't know.
You know what?
Because fighting
Since you brought up Amy, you made me think of something. I don't know if they would. They probably would do it because, at least from what I can remember, they might have been broke at the time. I don't know if they still broke. And I don't know how they feeling about Natalie. Get Danny, one of the twins. I feel like they would be interesting on the show.
I love
Jamie and Jazz. I feel like those two are the two that the fans want to see, and I feel like those two are the two that should be on the show.
So, in my opinion, I really want them to do a sister season next because I feel like this season was a good setup. Taseki and Krishan, Mariah Strawberry. Like, I feel like next season needs to be a sister season. Natalie hang out with them Double Mint twins. I know the Claremonts, they don't make enough. So the Claremont twins, the Victor twins, Jamie and Jazz, Mariah and Strawberry. Next season needs to be the sister season, and Natalie needs to be behind the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And send them somewhere. Just and put them in a house and send them somewhere, like Jamaica, since y'all always going out there, or Dubai, since y'all always going out there. Right. That's what I want next season to be a sister season. I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, honestly, because then you can put, and then somebody in the comments last week said the Claremont twins, but I don't think that's the thing. A lot of these people cannot be bought. Like Zeus cannot afford these people, and I think they can't even afford Winter.
They will actually have a legit reason to have 14 people if you do sisters. But I don't think the Claremont twins. I don't think that. I would want them because I love them. I really do. But I don't think that they can afford them. No, because they.
Yeah. No way.
They model for Kanye and Kim. I don't think so.
They wouldn't even look at a Zeus chick. Zeus, they probably pay these girls 30 G's for a season, maybe. That's what I think. 21 of y'all in here. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to this movie, man. I'm gonna keep telling y'all until y'all do it. Hit it. But what else? I'm trying to think. Cause what else? Cause Zeus, I feel like Zeus, and that's the thing too. Cause we got I'm gonna wrap this up in 10 minutes.
No problem.
But Zeus, I feel like Zeus. They need to Natalie. If you follow on this video. You need to get in that office with them and tell them to put an all-stars together, like an all-star battle.
And
they can do co-ed.
Yes, that's what I want. I want a whole new show. Zeus House of Zeus. I want the bad boys. I want the people
Jocelyn
from
Cabaret.
That's My Boyfriend. I want the
One More Chance.
The love people. I want all people who've been on Zeus. Maybe 10 girls, 10 boys. Because you're going to have sex, you're going to have activities, you're going to have drama. The House of Zeus.
That would be organic.
Huh?
That would be organic drama because you got men, women, you got straight men, gay men, bisexual women, straight women. You got all types of personalities, all types of walks of life together. That's the problem. You got too many people on the show that are trying to be other people. Put them in there with people that are actually being themselves. Put them in there. I want to see how that dynamic would go, and then give them a purpose.
Enough shows, enough people on those shows. Even though My Boyfriend people, they were actors, but I still feel like some of them will be down. And hey, let's just throw in Tokyo Tony show too. That is a funny show. Ooh, that lady is hilarious.
I love her to death. When I tell you, did you watch BK Tidalway when she was here?
Who?
Queen of Brooklyn, BK Tidalway.
No.
You don't know. I'm about to pull her up. She's feeling Tokyo Tony is feeling the void that because she died a couple of years ago. She got pushed out of I want to say a 3-story building.
What?
She would get on live. You don't remember her? She would get on live cussing everybody out all the time. I know that somebody in the comments know what I'm talking about. You don't remember her?
Send me that on Instagram. But Tokyo Tony show had me rolling. I think that was the first show on Zeus I watched, but that's when
Did she have a show on Zeus?
Oh baby, yes. And go watch it because it's funny as hell.
I need to go watch it because I know who had a show. I know China had a show.
Not a dating show though. Tokyo Tony was a dating show.
She had a dating show since when?
It was fun. It was old. It's like 2019.
This was before. Okay, this was before Zeus became what it is now.
Yeah, because
I need to go watch that.
The T1.
Because B Simone had that show too.
Who?
B Simone. She had a show too. I remember when she had a show.
I watched hers in the. I think the person name is T. He be wearing the wigs and dressing up like.
He had Okay.
That's how I got into Zeus. When my homegirl was watching it at her house, and I was like, "What is this mess?" And I went home and watched this binge watched all this stuff. It was fun.
We need to pitch this. Give us a check, Zeus. We can give y'all, because that's the thing. Bringing them all together and giving them a purpose. When I say giving them a purpose, make them play games and like have an incentive at the end. Y'all be cutting them checks like. You can y'all got enough money to make $100,000 check prize at the end,
right?
And have like make it like a challenge type of thing, or I love money type of thing. Like twist it up. Have them thinking that they going in here got to play by themselves or play together, and then do like on the challenge. Like say 2 people win the challenge. Say two people win the game, and they could choose to split the check or not. Like do some shit like that, Natalie. Like
they just too broke. They too cheap. I ain't gonna say broke. They cheap. They are cheap.
They are.
You gotta sign waivers. You gotta have medical. You gotta pay for people to get physicals. You gotta. They gonna have them doing things like the flip cup as a goddamn challenge. That's how broke.
Right.
How cheap they are.
That is true. You gotta be creative.
That shit. They just broke. I mean, they just cheap. They don't want to invest in something real. Because what is Nick Cannon supposed to be about?
That's what I was wondering. Because watching the teaser, it didn't give. It's like, what is it?
It didn't give anything. The narration wasn't narrating. What is this about? What's the
what's the purpose? Like you couldn't see. He was on a stage, which kind of looked very wild and out, like live type of thing. I'm like, but what is this?
Right. Like
I don't get it.
The chance to audition to be the next Wild 'N Out girl. Like I would like that if it was a competition show on how to be the next Wild 'N Out girl. Cool.
But what would they do? What would they do? That's the thing.
You got to make up some creative things like. I don't know. I don't like the no makeup contest. I don't like none of that stuff. But like a physical contest, like obstacle course, modeling. A modeling contest. Like you do have to do something. A hosting battle, make a bitch laugh. Like don't just be cute and stand there. Have a little personality.
Exactly, and that's why I think that the co-ed situation with y'all got enough shows now where y'all can start plucking people from these reality shows and like. Making it a seasonal type of thing. Like y'all can make a series out of this and bring certain people back from certain shows.
Right.
And we don't want to see, and that's the thing too. Don't bring the same people back every season.
Exactly. And if you bring them back to host or introduce a competition.
Exactly. That's it.
Like Scotty should have
you bring people
this season to like, okay, y'all, I'm about to whip y'all bitches in the shade. Here go my new butt buster routine.
Well,
like that's what she should be brought in to do. An episode or two, because you know they like to drag out a day, and then you gonna go on about your business.
I was about to say no. I was about to say she don't need to be brought back. Period. But yeah, you brought up a good point because like, and that's the thing too. If you such a baddie and she's promoting, she's Scotty with the body. Okay, let's see how you got the body.
Exactly.
Promote that.
Exactly.
That's the thing. They don't really know how to get to the bag.
Modeling for her show. That's drama right there.
They don't, and that's how you know these girls is not really baddies because y'all know how to get to the bag. If anything, you get on the show and promote something that you're good at, which then turns into a business. And then when you're on the show, promote that so you bring more traction to your business.
Exactly. And this season, I don't even think they performing. They did one performance. I mean, thank God. But like,
thank God. For real.
Zeus don't have the brains nor the money for that. And it will still drag it out. I agree.
That's a fact.
That's
Maybe
never
what
seen
they
it.
can do, a modeling show where if they fight, they get removed. But they like the fighting, though. That's the thing.
And that's what was about Bad Girls Club, though. They were scared, especially initially, they were scared to fight, which made the arguments and which made the
Genuine.
hazing and the pranks, and that's what built the tension to where it's like,
Built it
at this
up.
point, I don't care if I go home. I'm about to put my hands on you. That's what made the show. They were scared to go home.
Yes. And then it builds up the fight because not
Exactly.
only are you, whenever you do fight, we got enough traction, enough storyline to build to that.
Exactly.
Man, they don't understand. This is what
Oh,
they need to do.
understand. I'm about to apply because I went to school for media. Like, I'm about to apply. Here's my
We do
resume.
at this
My
point.
resume.
Pitch it.
Not
Pitch
media
it.
related, but I got the background. I got the ideas.
Right.
I just need money. I'll start my own damn network at this point. Krishan,
Honestly.
Stunner Girl, let's start our own network, bitch. Everybody, you get a network, you get a network, you get a network. Let's start
Dead
our own network
ass.
at this point. I just need the money to
For
back it.
real. Yeah, well, I think we're gonna wrap it now. That's all. Thank y'all, 16 of y'all that's in here now for coming in, talking to us. Please go follow Movie Bay. Do that right now. Subscribe to her because she's gonna drop, as she said, in what? You said 8:30. So that's an hour. You talking about your 8:30 or my 8:30?
My 8:30.
So an hour from
So
now,
in about
she's
5
dropping
minutes.
her recap.
Oh wait, my 8:30? Damn, that's my hour.
Yeah, it's 8:30. I know my 8:30 is now. You got a whole hour.
I'm gonna move it up to 8.
Okay, well, y'all got 30 minutes.
Yes.
Be there on hers. But yeah, I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna do another live next Monday. We're gonna try and make this a weekly thing. Movie Bay, we can do this for the reunion.
Oh, we
Remember, I
do.
told you I want to.
Yeah,
We can do
yeah.
this for the reunion. Boom.
I work 15 hours.
And then I
a
know
day.
how to look. And then I know how to do. I just figured out how to do because I watched it on here. I must do the setting to where you can broadcast live from yours too.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And you can get boom. There we go.
Yeah. Period.
But yeah, that's all. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.